Right. Spectacle of inspection. Okay. My loyal associates, you haven't admired the spectacle of inspection, have you? As well you should. Look, Master Poo-Poo. Selena has come to help. Thank you, Selena, you're too kind. What? No more poo-pooing, giggity. What? No more poo-pooing? Speak our language now. No echo universal translator, what's it? It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and syntax is relatively simplistic. Are you sure about that? I mean, if it is in English, I would probably, but... Such a terrifying intellect. What hope do we have to prevail against it? So, how do you narrow down the search to this particular area exactly? Why, my tried and true vector sense, my dear fellow. All the perceptible and imperceptible signs pointed me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. For that we must rely on our tried and true inspecting technique. Interrogation. Spread out everyone and question locals of any poo-poo shaped sightings. Have you seen poop? I mean poo-poo. Nah, that didn't help, did it? Yes, I spotted just such an odd little creature in the jungle. My way back from St. Markets. Well, he wasn't alone. It's like a bit of an unusual jungle. Okay. And then there... Hey there. Maybe. Where is the other? Oh, there it is. Now that you mention it, I did see something like that in the west. I might have mistaken it for a small trail for about the way it moved. Sort of scamper, creepy. You go back to count sack counter. Sure, here's your address. Carefully crafted queries placed an individual of Master Poo-Poo's proportions in the south of this road. I was told the west. To the west, your sources say. He's around and there have been a few signs in the jungle somewhere to the north. Signs in the north, south, and west. We don't know what that must mean. Master Poo has more friends than yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm not that gregarious. Precisely one friend in this world. Could it be doppelgangers? No. Too simple. Too obvious. It's more likely the same alien wandering the jungle, being spotted in different places. Which just means we need to, I believe I'm saying this, split up and search the whole area. A fair proposition. Very well then. Oh, and be your lunchiness search party. Hey Godbert. Devilishly handsome as always. Father, you been following me? Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality while my mind grappled with the mysteries of the Mindervillian weapon forging, hoping to turn perspiration into inspiration, as it were. But I'm afraid the burning fields when men and poor Mises when compared to the stimulus a worthy opponent provides. Perhaps if I join you, the indomitable Selena, in your endeavor, then happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. You are continuing the case of this silent correspondent, yes? If you need an extra pair of eyes, as many as you can spare. I was about to assign teams to the search, in fact. The village sits in the shroud's east, so let's divvy up remaining directions, shall we? Nashua and I will head south. Selena and Mr. Poo to the west. And DeLorean and you and my father to the north. This Delian, so the shrouds of Samga, is awfully big. Hurry to keep in contact. Let's start, much less coordinate our efforts. Have you ever heard of link shell? It's special link pearls, made for just an occasion. We can chatter in each other's ears as much as we like. Oh God. Are you mad? The Charlians will listen to everything we're saying. Ugh. Really? All the way out here? Shouldn't think they're hearing is that good. Seeing you mislike link pearls so much. But Garbert can hold on to one for your team. Link pearls. Tremendous foresight. Now let's proceed to our investigation. Or not. Pretend we did. Alright. Poo poo pee poo. River flowing right at her feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a body of water as this one. Rome is a rare treasure. Hail, dear comrade of Master Poo-Poo. Come in peace, pray reveal yourself. That's not... Those are just Mandragora. Wait, you're the Mandragoras. No, that gentlemanly overlord's voice. Hey. Master Hildibrand. They said you were trapped in slumber, but I rejoice to see that's no longer the case. Gods, it's one of the Walking Dead. Wrong show. Technically. Greetings, friend. I'm a proud member of the Gentle Deadman and the disciple of Master Hildibrand. Cuties. Brings you to the Thavnair, in the company of Onoska's infamous vegetable minutes, no less. It'll allow me some few precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was a time when the maggots in my skull grew restless and wriggly. Tales of spoiled Stigkin terrorizing the regions of Belgia reached our undead fraternity, and so on their behalf I traveled afar to recruit the Brun Mandragora. After making his acquaintance, the veteran fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, who, he assured me, were no less rotten. Thus did I make the next to Noska, that I might extend a fetid hand of friendship. When I arrived, however, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. Was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search? One of our faithful readers, pleased to see that even in death, the hunger for truth is wholly subsumed. Okay then. So we find ourselves in the case of a misappropriated Mandragora. The abductor will not evade my powers of discernment. A genius was Poo-Poo. Soon I'll need a case to carry all these cases. An abductor. I have a feeling we won't need to look far. You and I both. Because, yep. Well, that doesn't look good for us. May have been me. No. Forgive me for taking you, friend. In my sample collecting frenzy, I must have mistaken them for an edible plant of some kind. Well, you're not entirely wrong. Understandable. You would not be the first to confuse a mandragora with a solid ingredient. The main thing is that he's returned it to us unharmed and uneaten. All's well that ends well. Now, if you'll excuse us, We should be getting back to Thailand. Iron flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. Ain't that the truth? My apologies, Master Poo-Poo. Seem to miss the mark this time. But I swear to you, I shall not rest until you're reunited with your comrade. I almost believed your keen inspector sense to be a form of prognostication. But really, it's just following your gut. Yeah, and I'm afraid vague inspectorial feelings will only take us so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we need, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors? An army of inspectors? Of course, I can simply clone a multitude of Hildibrands. What could go wrong? No, let's not do anything rash. It seems like that's going well. Oh dear, the ship's Meyer duplication facility has been a temperamental for a while. Now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last it'll ever produce. And they went flying somewhere. There he is. I'm sure they won't be mad about us destroying some, probably priceless architecture. Looks a bit polygonal. Polygonal? Yeah. It's Minecraft! There's a Roblox, I don't know. There's a Lego. I don't bloody freaking care. At least looked worse. Been a PS1 horror game. My name is Brandehild. Inspector Brandehild? Why is he so blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through. Let me euthanize this abnormality. Nice, kinda cute. I like him. No, let's not do anything rash. Unlike my former replicas, this one's highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. Seeing as we were looking for extra helpers, I say we press to send a fine fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandhild. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Boopy da ba boop. We made quite a mess of that temple ruin. But thanks, Father, it looks good as new. Or would that be as good as old? In any event, I look forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new contemporary. I am delighted to be a part of it. Now look how shy he is. Really is so charming. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. From numbers thus bolstered, say we are ready once more to dive into the fray. Perhaps but what of our strategy? We need a new approach. If I may, assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots the craft of similar design, then might we not instead locate the starship? Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention than the comparatively tiny being in question. Here's the truth. The truth. Received a large number of reports from raiders claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects. We could review said reports, those that meet the criteria of a shiny silver and saucer-like naturally, and then remove instances which we know have been Master Poo-Poo. That should narrow things down considerably. Indeed, what a fantastic idea. Just the kind of brilliance one might expect from one's clone. Except he's like the complete opposite of you. But no, you weren't. Well done, Inspector. I hope I've not overstepped my bounds. But shadow the original, after all. I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom, and using the city Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off any signs we definitely know are him, shall we? Alright, sorry about that. I had something to do. Dorian is taking Mr. Poo-Poo to peruse his store of past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return. Or die trying. Bum-dum-bum-bum-bum. You finished going through the back issues. If we discount the areas where you know Poopa has visited, turns out the only one other sign of a flying saucer was in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerous, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth. All the way up from the Empire, your publication has an impressively wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know unknown transcends all borders borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there's no meaningful details. Then we must visit this soldier fellow Garlemald and read him for the entire tale. Giggity. And Creed, that is our only lead. We've no choice but to follow up on it. To Camp Broken Glass. Generational bonding. Generational bondage? Oh boy! Everyone present accounted for. We appear to be missing Master Dillian. You mean Dorian? Delabolian? My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought it'd save us some time. Booked with some contingent officers, you see, and our dear numerous is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. It does certainly make things easier, and we were able to point you in the direction of the numerous chaps position posting. Yes, Numerous is currently with his unit organizing the supply dump of foreign penance. We should head over there and hope we can spare a few minutes to talk. The chill here seeps right to your bones. You're all not shivering in that seasonal attire. Oh, a mineral man on a mission feels neither heat or cold. I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative. Around the mandibles, ain't that the truth? Alrighty. He said I could be anything, so I became a Manderville man. Hello, is there Numerius here? Numerius here? I'm Delian. There in Chief and the narrating truth. I've come to follow up on your eyewitness account. Editor-in-Chief himself went on her. In which there was more to the story, but everything I know is in my submission, not left to tell. Unless you've something else to share, then you saw the saucer as well. I did more than just see it. It was around the time when the fighting with Nerva's faction had escalated into an all-out war. You understand. I had been assigned to anti-aircraft cannon, was actively surveying the enemies when this silver sauce vessel flew into view. Some new kind of machina. I presumed I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky. Eh boy. Presumed? You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? We were at war. Wasn't about to venture into the battlefield and indulge my curiosity. Probably still out there somewhere. To find that flying, or should I say fallen, silvery saucer, do you have any idea where it crashed? Not an exact location, no. Then we'd best have the God's own look. Garlemald's capital region encompasses miles of icy wilderness. If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer, and the position and firing angle of the cannon? Oh my god, it's nerd! More or less, I think an artillerist without a head up for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. That should be sufficient, thank you. Oh my god, it's Sherlock Holmes. I have it. Starship impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northwest of our location. Give or take a few yalms. How in the hell did you arrive at that conclusion? Math. It's elementary, my dear Watson. Elementary algebra, my dear Delian. Elementary, my dear Watson reference. Assuming the craft would belong to Master Poo-Poo's comrade is of similar construction, determining the trajectory was trivial. My brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen, was about to offer the same conclusion bullshit, but once again he has beat me to the punch. Hooray for Inspector Brandehild. Seemed to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies. 1,300 and blah blah blah. Help, you may have to help. My beloved Miss Nashu has been kidnapped. Oh god. Some cad claiming to be an agent of Dr. Luge came and took her away. Told me to tell you, and I quote, if you want your precious companion returned alive, then Selena must present herself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magic Tech Servicing Facility. Don't forget that part. Okay then. The gall, the temerity, the audacity, my stalwart aide, threw it away under my very nose. Apologies, but who are you? Close the cranes to Nashu. Me? No. I just happened to be passing through. The snowfield snowflake inspector. You see, no two alike and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to save Miss Nashu. Anyway. Okay. I shall fall to Supre Luge. With this new and improved body, revenge will finally be mine. Okay then. You will release Nashu this instant. What are you two doing here? Specifically asked for the adventurer. Gone before I unleash my fury prematurely. Giggity. Oh, this promises to be a proper battle. See no reason to trouble. Selena, we tackled this menace as father and son. Might have all been together. Agreed. I'll not waste my appetite for vengeance on side dishes. Alright, thugs, time to earn your pay. Oh, a little warm up before the main event. Get him! Does this mean we're gonna get a goldsmith as a... Goldsmith as a, you know... That'd be funny. Goldsmith as a freaking, battling class. I mean, we have Godbird as a fucking fighter, apparently. He's a, you know, Goldsmith. I love how Hildibrand's just dancing around. lackeys or a lackey. Come and face your fate. You survived my missiles? Well, that's broken. Imagine if that was an actual ability. Just... I'm a mandrill man. Worst kind of fiend. Leave away. That's an understatement. Now's our chance. Some Manderville action. Double suplex. Yeah! Ah! The Manderville men. Wow, that is victorious again. Manderville generational bonding overdrive. Hell of a weird suplex, but that's to be expected with them. Got here just in time. Things seem to be well in hand. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're still alive. There you are, my loathsome nemesis. Saved something special just for you. Really? Goblin. Yeah, that works. You know, the last time someone did this, they died. But okay. Really, man. Hunt him. Or headbutt him. That works too. And nice. No. Oh, hey, Nashu. That was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a magic servicing facility while I was... God damn it, Nashu. Someone has no awareness. Then again, she is Hildibrand, so it's to be expected. Nicely done, Inspector Brandheld. Once more, the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please, but the pale limitation of your ideal. Ha! Keeping company with the famous Selena would lead me to a worthy challenge. Really you're breaking a sweat, at least. You've done all the work for me. Work this Sorry. Twas but a playful skirmish compared to our usual do-or-die dilemmas. The villain is vanquished and Nasher is returned safe and sound. We head back to Red's Han and regroup. Your comrade lives, Master Poo-Poo, I'm certain of it. Take heart and let us continue the search. Okay. Boom, boom, dum. Took all them all in back. You should fall home, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably. Wait for me. Meanwhile, somewhere down there. Really? Okay then. Huh. You took my coin and you failed. The audacity you have to return. I think I might like guess once more. You deserve your scorn, but I promise you, your plan's in danger so long as that tenacious Pessia lives. I know the path of victory, the forbidden path, one which demands the manifestation of the divine. You have my attention. Okay then. Okay. The hammering continues. Okay. Alrighty. Anyways, I'll be done, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.